Hello? Oh, Sally, my dear sister-in-law, are you there? I'm trying to talk to you, so don't ignore me, all right? I've got a few questions to ask you right now. Are you still at the venue? This isn't the place for you, Sally, so why don't you just go home early so that we don't have to put up with you anymore, okay? Maybe you still want a good beating, huh? I can't believe I have to deal with some perverted sister-in-law being here. Can't you just leave and not bother us right now? Ugh. I don't think you need to be at the venue today. Okay, this doesn't make any sense to me. It's just my brother's wedding, and I want to celebrate it more than probably anyone else in this place. I'm just here to congratulate you and Sean on getting married. What's the problem with that, Lucy? Why do you have beef with me for? There was no need to slap me. I don't understand, Lucy. I thought that we were getting along and getting to know each other really well. Do you seriously hate me so much as to slap me? What are you even talking about? Wasn't it obvious in the past few days of me ignoring you? Of course I hate you. You're very annoying. Did you think that I'd feel sorry for you and your situation since your parents died when you were very young? But I get it. Someone had to raise Sean and you chose to do it. However, no matter how much you had to stick by Sean and raise him, you could have done more with your life. How is it possible that you only graduated high school and run a water business? That's really not something successful that you've done, Sally. Is it true that all you do with your business is that you sleep with your male clients? What the heck are you on about? Since when did you have the right to judge how I brought up my brother? How dare you say such terrible things when I was just doing my best? Oh, really? Is that so? Then why didn't you do more? Do you seriously think I'm judging you that harshly? I'm just speaking the truth, Sally. I don't get how you can make a living with such a crappy business like that, huh? It's hard to understand. How does an old hag like you make money without using your body? What's your problem, Lucy? Why do you assume such terrible things? They're all customers who really enjoy interacting with me and learning about my job. Even the president of the company said that the customers really enjoy talking to me and that helps them stay with us for any of their future water needs. Like I'm going to believe anything like that. I'm not interested in an old woman who works in some water fixture business, Sally. Besides, not having your congratulations doesn't affect me. We're very happy and we don't need it to be ruined by your presence. You're just a filthy old hag that's accomplished nothing in life and should leave the wedding venue now. Also, Sean told me that he doesn't care about you raising him. He's not grateful for your help and doesn't need you around anymore. He can do things without you. That simply can't be true. I don't believe a single word you've said to me. Why, yesterday he came up to me and thanked me for getting him where he is today. It's only just been over a year since you both met each other. I know that he doesn't go into a lot of depth about me and other details about his past. Wow, I don't get it then. Why are you so involved with your brother then if you hardly talk about each other's business to other people? You're such a hysterical old hag, aren't you, Sally? You really need to leave now. I'm done dealing with your crap. I asked the staff to remove your seat from the venue, too. But I'm Sean's older sister. You can't just kick me out of the venue. He'll be absolutely devastated about this, Lucy. Don't do this to me, please. You're going too far. Am I? I don't think I am, and you need to stop with the hysteria. You're making me look like the bad guy here. When somebody gets older, nobody wants to listen to your stupid stories, okay? I want to stay young and cute for the rest of my life, okay? So that's why you need to back off. You're making me age like crazy.
Hey, sis, I can't get hold of you. Please reply to me right away, okay? Where are you right now? What's happened to you? Please tell me. I'm getting a little bit anxious about all of this. I've just finished getting ready, but I think my tie looks a bit walky, so can you please come and see me? I want your opinion on the fit.
Oh, Sean, I really want to see you and what you look like, but I'm afraid of what your fiancé is going to say to me if I try and meet up with you before the ceremony.
Huh? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about, sis? What about Lucy? Has she said something to you? Is she freaking out or something?
No, nothing like that. It's just... I don't know how to explain this to you without getting repercussions from it. You don't have to worry too much about it right now, okay? Just Lucy and I had a little bit of a chat and things got a little bit out of hand. It just took me by surprise and I don't know what to do to make the situation better.
Okay, now you've gotten me confused and I'm feeling the complete opposite of what you want me to feel. I'm worried. What happened with Lucy, Sally?
Okay, well, she ran into me just before, and actually she slapped me and said that I run a good-for-nothing business and I'm a filthy old hag. I was so shocked by her interaction with me. Then she told me that I wasn't wanted here by her and you, and she asked me to leave the venue right away so that I couldn't see you get married. My chair's been removed and everything.
Are you being serious right now? What on earth would Lucy do something like this to you for? I can't believe she slapped you. Are you okay? She didn't leave a mark, did she?
My face is a little bit swollen from where she slapped me, but I'm okay. I'm not seriously injured or anything like that. But I was in shock when she did it. I just don't get it.
Okay, but do you know how insane that is? I can't believe she did that to you. Did she still harass you after she slapped you, or did she walk away?
Well, she told me that you weren't grateful for raising you and providing you with the things you need in a safe and healthy home. I was in disbelief when she said that.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. I'm in disbelief right now as well. That's not true at all. I'm eternally grateful for you being in my life and raising me when we lost our parents.
Right, I thought so, considering you were thanking me yesterday. It's not like I didn't want you to thank me, but I knew you wouldn't say you weren't to your fiancé. I didn't want to impose on you since you're basically getting ready to get married, but I just didn't think Lucy would say all those things to me today, of all days. I just didn't want to believe what she said about you. I didn't think that you would say things like that to me when you're better than that.
If she turned around and said those things to you, I'll tell you now, don't believe a single thing she says about how I feel, because it's not even remotely true, Sally. Why on earth would Lucy say those sorts of things to you and hit you like that? It doesn't make sense at all. That's not the kind of person she is. Well, that's what I thought anyway. There's no mistake in me saying this, okay? I'm very grateful to have a sister like you in my life, and I truly thank you for getting me to where I am today. I couldn't have done all these great things without you supporting me. What Lucy said and did, I just don't know why she would be like this to you, Sally. I've even said in front of you and her that I'm very grateful for your help with everything. I've said it so many times, I don't know how it hasn't sunk in for Lucy.
I guess so. I'm not sure what her intentions are with getting rid of me from the wedding. Maybe I've just been too busy at work up until now and haven't done much for the wedding. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe she hates me because I haven't made the effort to interact with her in the last few weeks. I'm not sure, Sean.
But even so, she said nothing but bad things to you instead of saying any good things. It's unbelievable. And on top of that, she slaps you? Why? That's it. I'm gonna go and talk to Lucy right now about this. Please don't go home yet. Just hang around at the venue until I get all of this sorted out.
I'm really sorry about all of this. I didn't want to ruin your special day with problems. I just wanted to see you and Lucy getting married and be happy together.
Hey, there's no need for you to apologize, Sally. This isn't your fault. Just hang tight, okay? I'm gonna go and find Lucy so she can explain to me what's going on here.
Hey, what do you think you're up to, you old hag? Have you gone to Sean about what happened already? I thought that you were going to leave. We're at the wedding today, so why would you set us up to argue and fight with each other? What kind of older sister ruins her younger brother's wedding, huh? This is unbelievable. Hey, if anything, I should be saying that to you since you slapped me. I didn't want to get anyone into trouble on such an auspicious day, but you started this. From now on, we need to calm down since we're both going to become a family very soon, so I think it's about time for us to try and get along. If you hate me so much, why don't you just tell me instead of hitting me and shouting how crappy of a person I am? It's no use not knowing why I'm hated by you. There's nothing that I can do until I know the reasons why you did what you did to me, Lucy, so please just communicate like an adult, okay? How about no, I don't have to do anything if I don't want to. I just don't like being around a filthy old hag who's only been in the water business their whole life. I just don't want to breathe the same air as you. I don't like being around you. I love Sean, and I intend on marrying him today whether you like it or not. To be honest, the only thing that he grew up with was the money that you were fishing for in that crappy business you work for. I think that's Sean's only flaw. He had no choice but to be raised like he was because of me. I had to do a lot at a young age. How dare you say that there's no honor in my profession? You're echoing nothing to me, Lucy. So you do know that you were working at a crappy job then? Then why don't you do better then? I'm not surprised that you're using those words to speak about your low-end job. You know, originally people at the top of society pitied the people who lived at the bottom and how they've always been stuck there, but that's just me thinking out loud. Look, Sally, if you care about Sean's happiness at all, you'll leave the venue and go home. So go ahead and do that, would you? I can't believe you'd do something like this on the day of your own wedding. You're not even thinking about Sean in this at all. But fine, I guess I'll leave. I'll go home. Wow, did my words finally get across to you? Took your time to understand what I wanted. I wonder, was my highly educated talk too hard to listen to by some low-end high school graduate? I was finally able to communicate what I want from today. Also, by the way, I'm cutting ties with you as well. There's no need for you to be involved with my new family anymore, okay? Cutting me off? Are you being serious right now? Don't you think you're going to regret doing that, Lucy? Nothing good would come of this. There's no way that I'd feel that way about getting you out of our lives, okay? What are you even talking about, Sally? Stop talking crap. Fine, whatever you say, Lucy. You'll just have to deal with the consequences once they arise. If there's nothing more to say, I guess we better cut ties right now. Oh my God, I was waiting for those words for so long. It's about time you said them. I just want the filthy old hag in the water business to die alone, okay? You're not to come anywhere near Sean anymore. Stay away from him or you'll feel my wrath. You'll pay for trying to come back into his life. Okay, I guess it's time for me to go and get married. The ceremony's about to begin, so there's no need to talk to you anymore. Time for you to go home, so leave. Hey, Sally, you old hag! Are you going to reply to me or what? We need to talk! Don't you dare ignore me! Hey! I'm trying to get in contact with you and you're being so annoying! Hey! Hey, why didn't you pick up the phone? Answer me, you piece of trash! What are you trying to do to me, Sally? Even though we're newlyweds, why is this happening? Oh, it's you, Lucy. What on earth do you want now? I thought that we cut each other out of our lives. What are you trying to call me for? Why are you talking to me? Oh, so you think that you can just do something like this because you're some dirty water business hag? If I could cut ties, then I'd do it, but I can't help doing that because of who you are. I went to all the trouble of marrying Sean and getting rid of his hag sister, who was getting in the way, and this is what I get in return? It makes no sense. I thought that a happy and married life was waiting for me after all this crap. But why am I getting divorced when my plan worked? This can't be happening to me. Oh wow, I can't believe it either. Seems like Sean moves fast when it comes to making decisions like that. Of course, it makes sense to jump to that step, though. So you must have known something about this then, didn't you? Did you tell him to do this? It was you that orchestrated all of this, isn't it, Sally? You thought that everything was in your favor since you were the one who raised him and he can't disobey anything you say, right? Did you threaten him to divorce me? No, I didn't threaten my own brother to divorce you, Lucy. I wouldn't do anything like that. He's got his own opinions and thoughts, and he's not influenced by me at all when making decisions. Then what on earth did you say to him to make him do this to me? Why is he choosing you over me for? I am the cute, young, and highly educated woman. How can I lose to a woman who sells water services and fixtures for a living and has an unsuccessful academic background? This is absolutely crazy. Look, Lucy, I think you're going about this the wrong way. Sean didn't choose his partner based on her high-end qualities. They were just part of the package that he thought he loved. He really cares about his family, especially me, since it's basically just us now. And also, he was getting fed up with your behavior, Lucy. That's all, okay? Wow, you're really bossy, and you think preaching to me is going to actually do something? Unbelievable. This is why I hate old hags like you, Sally. Don't you get how horrible you are? I've got a right to be happy with my husband, unlike a sad and pathetic old hag like you. No man would ever want to touch you at all. You've had no choice but to try and seduce men with your body because no one has wanted anything to do with you up until now. But somehow it got you some sales. How does someone who needs to work for a living stoop so low just to get customers? That's not great at all, and in fact, it's disgusting. Okay, I don't care what you say, but I'm not trying to be bossy at all. What you say and do to others is what Sean doesn't like about you. Why won't you do as I say, Sally? Just tell Sean to stop with the stupid divorce because we don't need it, okay? I still hate you for what you've been doing, though. All you do is sabotage things. In order for Sean and I to be a couple, I've got no choice but to get rid of you and to take Sean away from you. You're too controlling. This is truly humiliating. If you're expecting me to do something about this, Lucy, I'm not going to do it. Not after the way you've been treating me these last few weeks. I'll not cave into your requests. I respect the decision that my brother is making because he's thinking about what's best for him and his family. That's why I'm not going to convince him to not divorce you, Lucy. Excuse me? What did you just say to me, you old hag? I requested you help me out with this and you won't even do that? Why the heck not? Don't you want your brother to be happy? You're not going to think about your brother and the stupid decision he's going to make? I can't believe I'm dealing with this right now. You're the worst, Sally. I'm telling you now, Lucy, I don't have an attitude towards you or anything like that, but I don't just do things for other people when they're like this, so... Oh, you really are nothing but a miserable old hag, Sally. You're ruining everything for me right now. Fine, if you're not going to do something about it, I'll do it myself. Sean, are you there, dear husband? Please don't do anything rash right now, okay? You're not thinking straight. Please rethink this and we can fix it, okay? You're not really going to break up this relationship over something so trivial as this, are you, Sean? Because it really doesn't need to happen. Look, I regret what I did to your sister, okay? I didn't actually mean to slap her on the cheek. It was just a reflex, okay? I've reflected on my past actions. Sweetie, please answer me. If you don't want your sister and I to get close since we're married now, we can move far away. How does that sound, Sean?
Oh, would you just stop talking crap? Like, seriously, shut up, Lucy. I've got nothing more to say to you. I told you all that yesterday. Why don't you actually listen for once?
Well, I guess from that response, you're still angry about what happened. But shouldn't we discuss this like adults rather than shutting down about it? Don't you think it's about time that we leave and let your sister have her own life or something? After all, we've become a family now.
Could you stop saying such creepy things? It gives me the ick, and I hate that you're trying to say we're a family when you're not even accepting of my sister.
Huh, but I thought that you always liked the fact that we were going to be a family once we got married. You didn't think it was creepy before?
That was before you started to be really rude and slap my sister across the face, you horrible woman. I guess it's also my fault too for not realizing your true nature until now. I never thought that I would choose such a person like you as my partner for life. I thought I could read people better, but I guess not. I can't believe you, Lucy. I feel bad for my sister.
Are you kidding me right now? Did you seriously make fun of me as a person? What do you mean, my true nature? What's that supposed to mean? You tell me this, but you obviously do see that miserable old hag's true nature, don't you? She's such an ugly person to be around. Are you blind to that as well?
What the heck are you talking about, Lucy? Do you think my sister's true nature is to be ugly and ruin people's lives? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. The whole time you keep telling me that she's basically a saint when she's not. The truth is, since you're a man, you get more leeway when it comes to your body. She's just a filthy old hag and goes around trying to earn customers by using her body. It's absolutely disgusting. The rumors are true, Sean. Don't you realize this is why we're all fighting and bickering in the first place? What I did doesn't make me entirely at fault here. Why are you taking her side in this for?
Are you seriously accusing my sister of using her body to earn money and clients for her actual work? What's your problem, Lucy? You're insane! The real reason why this is blown up is because you hurt and insulted my sister, Lucy. You've absolutely lost the plot. I can't believe you're blaming her over nothing. I've told you so many times about my sister, okay? Can't you understand what kind of person she is, Lucy? When I was 8 years old, my parents died in a horrific car crash. It was a horrible time for both of us, but she stood up and decided to take me in as my brother, and she became my substitute parent. She's been in that position ever since then. If she did something like that, and if it was found out by me, I probably would have been taken in by other relatives because of it, but no, it's not true. She gave up on her dream to go to university and started working so that we could always remain a family. We didn't want to lose each other, so she sacrificed a lot. I've survived and I'm still alive because of her. She's the reason why I've not taken my own life because of my depression and how life turned out after my parents. Because of her working so hard to put food on the table and to pay for my schooling, I was able to do what I liked in my life. She saved up so much money for her and me. Because of that, I was able to go to the school that I chose without having to worry too much about fees or loans. It's because of my sister. She works hard. Why do you say that she hardly does anything and only works in the water business? You really have no idea about her, do you? Because you don't listen.
But it's also true that people who are from the bottom of society have low-level paying jobs. That's just reality, Sean. I need to keep her away from you as much as possible. For at least your sake, I'm a highly educated woman who works for a large corporation, and you need my influence rather than hers. She'll make you dirt poor, Sean. She's complete filth, and you don't need her around bringing you down. I think you belong with me in my level of class, sweetie. Her existence is dragging you down.
How dare you say something like that about my own family? The sister who raised me, who I literally told you sacrificed everything for me. She hasn't committed any crimes in this country. All she was doing were nighttime shifts. What's wrong with that, Lucy? Since when does going to a better school make you all high and mighty?
Because I'm highly educated and I know my way around in this world. Your sister doesn't. She's did nothing after high school. I'm better than your sister, Sean. Don't you see that?
I think that you've completely misunderstood me, my sister, and this whole thing completely, Lucy. I really don't know how much more of this I can take.
Wait a minute, what? What's that supposed to mean? I've not misunderstood anything. I don't get what you're talking about, Sean. Please, explain this to me.
Okay. I've never told you this, Lucy, and I guess now would be the time to do so since you don't seem to get how important my sister is to me. Just listen, okay? When it comes to Sally, she would have been able to have the life she wanted if our parents hadn't ended up in that terrible car accident. My parents were saving up a lot of money for her. She was actually planning to attend Yale University because she got an acceptance letter from them, but unfortunately had to turn it down.
Whoa, just hold on a minute. Are you telling me that your sister got accepted into Yale? Are you kidding me? The Yale University? Is this some joke to make her look better to me or something?
Why the heck would I joke about something like that to you, Lucy? Especially when I'm trying to explain to you how much she gave up to look after me. Just because of the accident happening didn't mean that she couldn't pass her exams. She needed something else to focus on to help her get through and to make our parents proud. She always got an A on all the mock exams that she did before the real ones. Even the teachers at school gave her the stamp of approval that was sure to help her pass.
She was sure to pass? Are you seriously kidding me? Then why didn't she just go if she had the green light to go to Yale? Why give up on that opportunity?
Oh my God, what's not getting through to you, Lucy? That's what I've been saying to you over and over again. It was to raise me. She gave it up because of me.
Even though she had the brains to go to a university like that, I can't believe it. And then she goes and gets a job in the water business? What a waste.
Well, in order to raise me, she didn't want to abandon me by going to school, and she'd always regret it if she did go to Yale, even if she got a degree at the end of it. I was still in my youth and needed help growing up and going to school because since my parents died, someone else had to pay my school fees. I was too young. You think that if you only graduate from high school and get a job in a company that you won't get enough money to live at all? Well, you're wrong in thinking that. She knew it was a tough choice, okay? You know that, right? Then you turn around and call her filthy and say she gave up her education for no reason? It's hard to hear. I'll never forgive you for that.
But Sean, come on, how was I supposed to know about this water business she was in and that she was there because she didn't want to go to Yale? Who chooses filth over going to Yale, Sean?
She's not filth, Lucy. And my sister has never once sold her body to earn money for herself or for the company. What you heard or what you thought is all made up.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is how do you even know that? You don't go to work with her every day, so what makes you think she isn't doing that?
First of all, because the store is really far away from basically any other services, and the store is run by another relative of ours, so even if she could, she wouldn't be able to at the business. My sister has only ever made sales and earnings from enticing customers to open accounts at the business. She always came right back home after work. She never went to any other after-sale business that you're referring to earn more money. She's not like that, and she earns a good wage as well anyways.
But I thought that I heard that she did something like that a long time ago. You can't know everything she's done, right? That conversation is in the past now. Now that she's an old woman, she's bossing me around trying to get her way. I bet she can't do anything now because she's only serving people.
What the heck are you on about, Lucy? Ugh, you make me so frustrated and angry that this isn't funny anymore. I'm so over having to explain the same things over and over again. Because of those customers that she's assisting, she's able to be nominated for Employee of the Month, and of course she gets bonuses because of that. She's expanded her business ventures and she now owns a club downtown. That means she's earning a lot of money from people going out and having a good time. Her income's actually a whole lot higher than yours, Lucy. She knows how to work, and she knows how to treat people with respect. That's why you think she uses her body, isn't it? You're insane. She's not like that at all, so you obviously haven't sat down and gotten to know my sister well at all. You don't care about my family at all, do you? All you wanted was to break up my family and have me all to yourself, right? Isn't that true? How could you make fun of my older sister, Lucy?
But this can't possibly be true, can it? I never heard of her being a successful businesswoman or anything like that. This can't be possible. She's supposed to be filth.
Well, you can't always believe your unrealistic thoughts or what rumors are going around, okay? You should be able to understand what I just said to you now, right? I've told you to trust me and listen to me, but you never do, and it's starting to really bug me and makes me not want to have a relationship with you anymore. My sister is not the person that you should ever make fun of, Lucy, because she's done so much for me and for the people that she works for. Even if that weren't the case, what kind of wife would unfairly insult her own husband's family, huh? It blows my mind. I'm wishing for a divorce from you, Lucy.
Oh, come on, Sean. You can't possibly do this to me, okay? We literally just got married. I need you to give me one more chance. I am begging you. I can't let you leave me like this, okay? You're my husband and I need you and I know you need me. How about the next time I see your sister, I apologize? I'm sure you'll both forgive me for this mishap, right? It was all a mistake and we can fix this, okay? What do you say, Sean? Are you giving me a second chance?
How about no? Since I think you meant every word you said about Lucy, and I think you genuinely loved slapping her in the face on our wedding day. I was so wrong about you, Lucy. I don't think my sister is going to forgive you for this. Once you screw up with her, there's no going back to how things were before. Also, I don't plan on forgiving you either. So that's enough begging and pleading and whatever it is you're doing, all right? Right now, I'm going to send the divorce papers in the mail to your parents' house.
No, please don't do that. I don't want my parents finding out what I did. Please don't send it to their house. Please don't divorce me. I'm really sorry, Sean.
It's too late. I've already put them in the mailbox and it'll be on their way to them right now. Don't you ever try and contact me again, Lucy. We're done. Don't forget to sign on the dotted line.
No, please, Sean, wait. Sweetie, don't do this to me. I'm really sorry. Please come back. I need you. I love you. Don't leave me like this. I messed up. I understand now, Sean. After the divorce was finalized, Lucy lost her job at the large corporation she was at, and it seems that she's returned back in a mess to her parents' house. But her parents heard the details of the breakup from Sean, and they were furious that she ruined everything. She was then given a job at a local company, but rumors about her were circulating. People heard that she broke up from Sean right after the wedding, and it's rare for that to happen to couples. It seems like her work was keeping a close eye on her. It seemed, however, that she got permission from her parents to fool around, so she hung out with other men, but she eventually grew bored of doing that. After the commotion had calmed down, Sally and Sean went to visit their parents' graves. They left the grave with a somber feeling. Sean, however, happened to meet an intelligent woman at the airport who actually was an acquaintance of his. It's been several months since then, and he thinks it's time to move on from Lucy. Sally read the expression on his face, and she was happy. Maybe he and her will have something happy to talk about very soon. Possibly another relationship for Sean? Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.